Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome in to a Tuesday midday live stream. I am feeling sick, so we're going to have a pretty low energy live stream today. The only thing I want to address today is the flow of money through crypto and how long I expect us to have to wait for our DeSci bags to pump. How is everyone doing today, though? It seems as if we got a poppin' crew already. C90, what's good? Elser, how you doing? Trey, Steven's even here right now. Zach, Zaj, good morning. Good morning. Right now, it appears that DeSci's having a little bit of a pullback continuation from the pump that happened like 3 weeks ago. What's good, Slim? Shout out everyone over on the X live stream. Hey, what's good, Carlos? Nil is here as well. Wait, Patrick is sick, same time as Joshua Jake. Sus. Dude, I'm seeing so many people sick right now. It's kind of concerning. There's something going around. The Rona is coming back around. But I want to show you guys this little phenomena that happens every single time we see pumps in different asset classes. So Bitcoin went on a crazy rally, and you guys are all familiar with the flow of money, yeah? Each person in here has seen the flow of money multiple times. Let me pull up, just for those of you who have not ever seen this, the flow of money in crypto. So this is the one, this is a good flow of money. You get fiat into Bitcoin, Bitcoin into large caps into small caps back to Bitcoin, and then back to fiat, right? So it's a little cycle. So we saw a bunch of people after the election funnel all their money into Bitcoin. And now what we're seeing is people taking some of the profits from Bitcoin. There's still more money funneling into Bitcoin, which is why it's holding up nicely. But people are taking profits from Bitcoin and they're funneling into some of the other large caps that are out there, which is why we saw XRP go on a crazy rally. It's why we saw Cardano go on a crazy rally. We saw Tron go on a crazy rally. We see a lot of the old legacy last cycle coins have very extreme rallies. 150% for HBAR is crazy in a week. That is a very aggressive rally. Litecoin getting up to the $130 mark. That is the flow of money into large caps. That is going to be taking place for who knows how long, but following that, the money trickles into the small caps, and we can watch in real time as that money flows around the markets. So this is cryptometer.io. It's been a very long time since I've used this tool because I've just not really been paying attention to it, but it's very, very useful in telling you real-time inflows and outflows of crypto from different assets. So right now we're seeing a lot of money come into the market from TRY, USD, and FD USD. So I forget what the TRY is. Let's go here and see the TRY. The Turkish. So a lot of people from Turkey apparently are funneling money into crypto, which stands to reason. It makes a lot of sense, especially given that we just saw South Korea declare unlimited liquidity to support the money markets. Unlimited liquidity to support money markets. How crazy is that? So we can expect some money coming in from South Korea. It's not going to be the same extent of the money that's in the United States, right? Because South Korea just doesn't have that kind of firing power. But this is something I think we're going to see a lot of other countries start declaring, because a lot of countries, like we're very close to a global recession. And so the other countries are starting to have rough times out there, and they're going to start printing money like crazy. As long as the US stays strong, then it won't impact the markets too much. And the US looks like it's still going to be strong, at least for a few more months. Hopefully a full year, but we'll see. But I want to showcase where people are putting their money. Right now, a lot of money is flowing into Ethereum. A lot of money is flowing into Ethereum. So if we come here and look at Ethereum, it's down a little bit today, which is a unique opportunity in my opinion, because when we see the money flow into it, there's often a little bit of a lagging effect. But people are buying up this dip like crazy because I think they expect it to kind of break out here. They expect this to be the breakout before it goes to all-time highs again, just like almost all the other assets are doing right now. And then we're also seeing a lot of money flow from stablecoin to stablecoin to get into Bitcoin. We're not seeing, interestingly enough, we're not actually seeing money come out of Bitcoin. We're seeing it a little bit go to HBAR, TRX, Litecoin, XLM, the ones that are pumping, right? But most of the money is actually staying in Bitcoin, which is pretty cool to see. And that is a good thing because that means Bitcoin stays up and a lot of the money that is entering the market comes into our altcoins. So I see someone asked, when Noble liquidity injection. In my opinion, okay, and this is going to be good and bad for you guys, but just listen. It's just my opinion, so take it with a grain of salt. But what we're going to see is the flow of money, obviously, take place in the whole market, yes, but then also in the DeSci sector. So in each sector, we're going to see the flow. DeSci is one of the smallest sectors within crypto. And so it got a little bit of a spike in liquidity thanks to Brian Armstrong, CZ, and of course Riff and Euro. That brought a lot of liquidity and a lot of attention into DeSci, which gave us that little pump. And Psycon, all those things. But that was out of the ordinary when it comes to the flow of money. So right now, it's all of the bag holders from last cycle getting their time to like re-wake up. All of the people who were holding Binance Coin, or not Binance Coin, or Solana, or Ethereum, but all of the people who were holding HBAR, XRP, Cardano, all those people who just kind of like, whatever, I took the risk, I bought the top, I'm just going to hold till next cycle, and if I make money, I make money. There's a lot of people like that who are now getting reawoken to the idea of crypto because they're starting to make money again. And so now they're coming in and they're like, oh, I need to buy more stuff. What's the next thing? And they're going to be looking at some of the smaller caps. And those smaller caps, one of the sectors is DeSci, another is DPIN, right? And they're kind of easy to understand if you actually take a second to look into it. And so we're going to see money flowing into DeSci in the coming weeks. But within DeSci in and of itself, we're going to see the same flow of money, okay? That makes sense to you guys? Let me explain just so that you're aware. Within DeSci, we have a variance of market caps. We have our large caps like Track, VitaDAO, Axon, Research Coin, right? Our blue chips like Research Coin and Bio whenever Bio does launch, hopefully by the end of the year. And then we're seeing some mid caps and some small caps. Noble Blocks is a small cap within DeSci, meaning once we see some of the people make money off of some of the big caps, we'll see liquidity flow into Noble Blocks. And a good thing to do, low key, pay attention to my my engagement on X. It is a pretty good barometer for social sentiment. Is Noble Blocks still your largest holding? Yes. It's a pretty good indicator of social sentiment is my engagement on X. I know it's a little self-conceited to say that, but when people start to look for decentralized science, you're going to come across my things, right? My content. You go like literally just look data lake crypto and go to videos. You're going to see me popping up on just the Google search. And so when people are looking into DeSci, they're going to be directed to me because I'm the only one who's been making content on it. Research Coin's a little different because a lot of people make content on it now, but regardless, it's a good barometer, right? You go Noble Blocks. There I am. Nice. Hell yeah, self-shill. You know, guys, hell yeah. What's good? Hi on Alpha. I'm happy you could make it to a live stream. Research flipping Vita briefly yesterday. Research is a blue chip. It's going to $1 billion. Patrick's flu game. Someone make a meme coin on my flu. Good morning, MK. Good morning, DeSci. Good morning, Pat Sick. That's funny as hell, Beagle. Noble should be a mid cap at least, LOL. It's crazy. I agree. Noble will be a mid cap soon enough. Soon enough. Has Noble launched its platform yet? Have not looked in a while. So, no. I mean, the platform is live, but from my understanding, let me go look. I heard something. Look at that profile photo.
In the world of academic
No, thank you. Okay, so if you look right now, so the platform's been live, right? But you can see that the website looks a little bit different, right? Things are looking a little different now. If you come around, everything's it's up. It's been up the whole time, right? But you used to be able to kind of fish around on stuff and look at different test articles that they'd been posting and look at different test jobs. But things are starting to get switched up a little bit, which is good because that tells me that they're starting to make the changes. They're starting to combine the test platform that they've had in the back end with the front end platform. So I think we can expect some big announcements coming from Noble Blocks very, very soon. So keep your eyes peeled on that, because when the platform is live, we can start initiating the partnerships. When the partnerships go off, we're going to see a lot of research getting posted on Noble Blocks. This is very, very good sign. Very good sign. SEO, Google search, hashtag DeSci equals PS. Let's go, Dan the Man. That was the whole game plan, and I'm happy that it started playing out like that. Getting on a front page for Google search is crazy. That is crazy. I'm not paying to get up there. That shows you how little people have been paying attention to it. But we're here, baby. We're here. What do you know about quantum biology? Yeah, so that was one of the things I was going to talk about, but I'm sick and so my brain's a little bit foggy right now. But I just heard the tail end of a X space. And so on that X space, they said that Quantum Biology DAO, which is the next DAO that is going to be doing raising from Bioprotocol being that the thing that Binance invested into, right? Bioprotocol is the Y Combinator for biotech DAOs. Quantum Biology DAO is the next one coming, and supposedly they're starting it on Thursday. 2 days, they'll start the raise. This thing's probably going to fill up pretty quickly. I have a strong feeling this is going to fill up very quick. This is the first one to launch. We just saw Poseidon DAO. Poseidon DAO raised $650,000 in the span of like 5 to 10 seconds, which is insane. I don't know the valuation. We know I think they said the tokenomics on Thursday. I could be wrong, but the tokenomics are coming very soon for Quantum Biology DAO. So keep an eye out. It might be today or tomorrow, the tokenomics, and then something's launching on Thursday. I thought they said the raise was starting on Thursday and would be going for 6 days or something. But yeah, this is, if you don't know, like this quantum literally just means the study of the smallest observable thing. And so the smallest observable thing is frequencies and magnetism, electromagnetism basically. And so Quantum Biology DAO is going to be funding research to use magnets to manipulate quantum biology, human, like living organisms, on a quantum level, the smallest level that we can possibly do. And so in doing that, you should be able to manipulate biology to do whatever you want, which is pretty crazy. And it goes into my theory, low-key, I think Quantum Biology DAO gets us closer and closer to the idea that I have, that we can actually, instead of coding computers, right? This is just a rock. This is a rock that we made think. It's silicon-based, like artificial intelligence. Quantum biology, I think, is going to get us to the level where we don't need to do artificial intelligence. We can just create intelligence. And so, like, this is a rock that we made think. I think we can make DNA think. I think that we can make actual biology think. And so quantum biology is going to be the first like crack into that type of world. I think we could code, just like we code applications on our phone. I think that we could code bacteria to be able to do certain things, which is what ValleyDAO does already. This is just on a next level, basically. So, and obviously there's a lot more to it, but the sale's coming soon. And Poseidon DAO, speaking of Poseidon DAO, guys, we have 34 people watching right now, but we only have 6 likes. Please get those likes up. I know I'm feeling a little sick, so the energy's a little low right now, but I want to see those likes, motherfucker. Hit the like button. Is this going to ban Americans from sale? I don't know. Maybe. It could. I don't actually know. Oh, cute pic. Thank you. It's a nice picture, right? That's from my brother's wedding with Amanda. Hold on. Poseidon DAO. If you guys have not done the Poseidon DAO, if you guys partook in Poseidon DAO, okay, it's very important that you go and you do the KYC, because they can't launch the token until everyone's KYC'd. So far, I think there's still 20 people that need to KYC, which is really good. It's not even been it's been 24 hours now. And there's still 20 people that need to KYC before the token can go live. So everyone, please go KYC if you haven't. Go spread the word. I'm gonna get them to post about the KYC here in the next, like once I'm done with the live stream, probably. Okay. Token antics. Ready to be replaced by AI. We're using someone's referral code here. This better be yours, Johnny. What is this? Are these AI agents? I want to get into AI agents so badly. Now, speaking of AI agents, I think... Does anyone know anything about anti-token and pro-token? Because this is using quantum entanglement, supposedly, in order to do prediction markets. And one of the things that they have on their features list is AI agents. Next. Yeah. Schrodinger's cat AI agents, which is kind of crazy. Is it an agent? Is it not an agent? The answer is yes. I don't know anything about anti and pro token, but I have one of those feelings in my gut that says I should look into this. I can't explain it, but usually when my gut's saying that, it's worth looking into. QDAO open to US investors. I don't know if Quantum DAO will be. I hope so. I want to get in. I think it will be. Because the other ones were. The bioprotocol raise was. Anything quantum is going to be massive next cycle. I think it'll have a nice pump this cycle because people are starting to pay attention to it. But next cycle will be the heyday for it. And this cycle is just going to be the little intro to it all. We're just very deep in the weeds with it. But what is this? I'll have to look into this, Johnny. If you can provide any information, it would be greatly appreciated. Another thing from Beanstalk and Jolly Green is basically what we were talking about, but it's money pouring into old established coins as new retail institutions flock to familiar names. Then they're going to be rotating into the winners. A lot of the winners will get money. Quantum on ETH mainnet. I don't know. Beanstalk. Discord. Let's go over here. Maybe. Oh yeah. And then we had the rat sale, which was crazy. The cryo rat. There's been a lot of stuff that happened. I hate getting sick, dude. I despise getting sick. It just like destroys everything I do. But there was another pre-sale that happened too from CryoDAO, and it's Cryo Rat DAO. Crazy. $900,000 for CryoDAO's most ambitious research project, yet the first ever high sub-zero cryopreservation and revival of a rat. So this is huge. That's crazy. Cryo Rat gonna meme hard. It might. It might. I would have preferred they did it on Solana. But that's okay. Based off of how much you guys bid this thing up, I didn't even get into it. Get out of here. I didn't even get into it. You guys bid it up like crazy. Oh, apparently could I still get in? There's still $23,000 left, right? Because they wanted to raise 900,000. 1 ETH equals 24,000 cryo rats. Who did 40 ETH? Oh, it's the payout. Okay. I was like, what the hell? It's small enough. That's a very small market cap. The thing is, like, the market cap's going to be a little bit bigger than that. But yeah. Erectus too. Erectus as well. Yep. And then they did this one, Hydra, for limb replacement. That's kind of cool. There's a lot of stuff happening in DeSci, and this is what I mean. So we're at the point in the DeSci market, right, where, and I think this is important to call out, we have $1.2 billion in market cap, right, out of 36 projects. This number of projects is going to explode. It's not going to stay at 36. We're already seeing, like, DNA launched. We saw Moon DAO. I don't even know what that is, launched. Genome Phi. I don't know what that is either. Health Sci. I've seen a lot of you guys talking about it. Brainworms. I saw a lot of you guys talking about it again. Super small. Op Mentis. I saw some people tagging me in it. like we're seeing a lot of new DeSci tokens pop out, right? Is impossible to, if you have a portfolio with 36 things in it, it's impossible to keep track of all of them. So you're going to have to pick a couple of your winners. We can dabble in some of the others because we don't want to get left out on anything, right? But it's going to be time in which you consolidate your portfolio. In this moment in which DeSci is having its like testing for that next leg in the breakout, right? We're seeing Research Coin get rejected at $1 again, but we're seeing it very strong up, right? So in the next like 2 or 3 days, by this weekend, Research Coin's going to be pushing for all-time highs again. And so in this moment, you want to make sure that you're positioned well in the coins that you think are going to do very well. And speaking of well, we got Well and Axon popping off today, up 30%, right? And so you want to make sure you're in the coins that you think are going to have a good, strong foundation moving forward. I think Poseidon DAO is going to mimic what Wellshare did here, but a little bit more because there's more hype now. This was all before. Wellshare had their hype before we really saw DeSci become a movement. And so now Poseidon DAO is one of the first ones that's launching in a legitimate way since we got all the attention for DeSci. So I think we might see Wellshare pop off above $24 million market cap, which is crazy to think about. I know a lot of you guys didn't get into the Wellshare pre-sale. I wanted to get in, but I'm a US-based person, so I couldn't. But if you come back to the initial launch of Wellshare, I might have to go to the 15-minute. You'll actually see that there was opportunity to get in as soon as it went live. Right? As soon as it went live, it shot up and came right back down. And so be paying attention when Poseidon DAO goes live because it's going to, there's no vesting. This one had vesting. There's no vesting for Poseidon DAO. So it's very, very possible it goes live at like a 10x and just tanks and then shoots back up. So you might actually get a really good entry price for Poseidon because of the no vesting. So pay close attention to it because I think that it's going to be up above what Wellshare's at. And Wellshare's at an FDV of 216 million. Poseidon DAO, like, there's not a lot of tokens for Poseidon DAO. So if it went to, well, I don't even need to do that, but 24 million. 24 circulating market cap divided by, I think it's like 12% of supply, so like 2 million tokens. We might see Poseidon up at $12 if it matches what Wellshare did. Poseidon at $12. The pre-sale was 30 cents. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy, guys. I'm going to be, as soon as it goes live, I'm tossing $500 in the portfolio challenge into it. The moment it goes live, I'm aping straight into it. I waited a little bit on Wellshare, and it ended up being well. Like, I got in on one of the dips, but well, almost like we need a sector tracker specific to DeSci, huh, Patrick? Yeah, I agree, Don. I agree. Don, all right, everyone in the chat, I want you to put W's for Don. Don just finished his blockchain course. Don is now a certified blockchain person. Everyone put W's in the chat for Don here. He officially finished his blockchain course. Do you have a target for Psy? Not yet. I want to see how it performs first. I want to see how it performs first. Oh shit, Don said L, MK said F. M? We're going to have to see what Poseidon does. I want to see, I think right off rip, it's going to go up to like $10 to $20 per coin. Right off rip. And then, but after that, we need to see what it does in partnerships and everything, and what kind of research gets funded, and what kind of announcements they make. I think Poseidon DAO off rip goes to 10 to 20 bucks. And then if they can do really well from there, then I think it's got the chance of going to like 50, maybe 100 if it does really well and we get a long enough cycle. But I don't know. That I'm just making those numbers up right now. $69 peak, says MK. I'd be happy with that. W1W. Thanks, y'all. 80-hour course under the belt. That's crazy. If you had to pick but 3 coins in DeSci, which coins would it be? That's a question that I can't really answer, my guy. I can't just narrow it down to 3. There's so many cool things going on in the sector. I think it would have to be Noble because I'm an advisor. It would have to be Poseidon because I'm an advisor. And then it would have to be Dynex because I really, really like it. But see, in doing that, I leave out what I think is the blue chip, which is Research Coin. And then in doing that, I leave out another blue chip, which I think is Data Lake. And in doing that, I leave out WellShare and all of the Bio protocol tokens. I think Bio is going to be an easy play. See, it's too hard. It's too difficult. I can't do that. They're all fucking gems. They're all fucking gems. But I kind of want to bid anti-token and pro-token, but I need to research them a little bit more to understand what it is they're actually doing. They're just really small, right? And they look pretty. And they're kind of talking about prediction markets with extra tokens, Baron and Photon. So I think it's a really cool idea. I just don't totally understand yet. What does entangled tokenomics mean? Entangled tokenomics refer to a system where the behavior of 2 tokens, anti and pro, is interconnected, akin to quantum entanglement. Their values and interactions are interdependent, ensuring that actions of one token affect the other predictably. See how weird that is? It's weird. I don't get it, but it looks like it's kind of fun. Noble Well Sai says something. Yeah, I'm going to hear everyone else's top 3. People speaking of Dynex in Beanstalk chat. Let's go. Dynex, I want nobody to talk about it yet. It's down 10% today, and I could not be more excited. I thought this was going to be the breakout. I really don't want it to be the breakout. I don't want it to be the breakout. I would like it to come back down a little bit. But what is everyone else's top 3 DeSci coins? I want to hear it right now. Let me hear it. And then I'm getting a haircut soon. Just bought another stack of Dynex. Bullish. A crypto colleague told me when whales wanted to leave Dynex, Dynex launched a campaign to keep them locked in. Did you hear anything about that? No, I did not. But good. Keep them all locked in. They did a fair launch. Interestingly enough. So, yeah. There were no insiders. Anyone who's scooped it has purchased it with their own money. To be honest, there can't be a top 3. I agree. Yeah, Johnny, I don't know about this. I don't know what it is. AI agents are taking off right now, and that is for sure. It looks like it's an automatic 4x. Minus 73% to TGE price is an automatic 4x to get if they go live with it. You just never know what it's going to do. I don't know anything about this. So like probably not a scam, but who knows? Like I don't know, it could be. I just don't have the attention span to partake in it. I'm too low. Oh, look. Team experience from Apple, Disney. There was one game that I wanted to showcase to you guys because it was really cool. Is this a game? No, it's probably just AI. Antix has long vesting. All right, here we go. High on Alpha has some information for us. 6% of tokens in February and the rest with 6-month cliff and then 12 months. That is not good. I don't want that. 6-month cliff is bearish as hell. Thank you, High on Alpha. Coming in clutch for the Alpha. Everyone go follow High on Alpha. He's good. He is good, and he's very interested in DeSci, but mostly just making money like the rest of us. Anything with 6-month vesting at this 6-month cliff, anything that all of your tokens aren't unlocked in the next 12 months is not, I don't want that anymore. We're too deep into the cycle at this point. Like I told you, I'm taking my first tranche in Q1. My first tranche of profits are coming out of the market in Q1. So that means I don't want anything that has vesting past, if I think the peak is in, let's just say it's a standard cycle, peak is in November. I don't want a cliff that catches me out in November. You know, I don't want vesting into the bear market. That's not bullish for me. You guys got a lot of stuff here going on. Oh my God, I missed so many chats. I was wondering why no one was talking, but it was just because I had scrolled up a little in the chat. Oh, Yeti's here. What's good, Yeti? Welcome, the Yeti Meister. We were talking about Dynex earlier. Anything with vesting right now is bearish. Most of my stuff is vested. All right, let's see the three that you guys liked. We got Axon, Noble, Lake, bullish. Axon, Research Coin, Noble, bullish. Luna and UST were entangled. That is true, Pides. That is very true. And they skyrocketed before sky falling. Give us price targets for Axon, $1. I'm in Research, Noble, and Lake, bullish. Dynex, just because I'm restricted by my small stack. I get it. Dynex is a cook. When you predict Poseidon DAO to launch? Tomorrow? No, it won't be tomorrow. They're trying to figure out. They need everyone to KYC before they can launch. They're trying to set a date soon. Going all in one until I get paid. Oh my God, that's scary. Trying to see if it's vested. Johnny, High on Alpha said it is vested. My top 3, Research Coin, Lake. That's funny as hell, Slim. F's, it's got to be vested. Thoughts on CYG? I'm bullish on Cyclics. I'm still holding all of my Cyclics. I got quite the bag in Cyclics. I was down to $1.35. That's okay. We got to see some marketing for the casino. The casino's live, which is good. But now we got to see some users come in and boost up the casino metrics. I'm bullish on it. These are just Fibonacci retracements. So it's hovering right in between 2 Fibonaccis. Everyone hide your stake. Snow Yeti is here. Ah. Ironic thing, I'm currently... Why does everyone have the flu? Everyone is sick right now. What is your plans for the bear market? That's a good question. Hold on, let me read the other questions and I'll come back to you, Nil. Axon, Lake, Noble, bullish. $1 is not enough for Axon. I know, I was just saying, you didn't ask anything other than just price targets. It's your target for CYG. I think Cyclics could easily go up to $10. I think if everything goes well and they get some good adoption, they could go up to $25. And I think that I've seen a lot of people, like if we have a really good bull market, we could get this thing even higher. This thing could pop. The tokenomics are just unparalleled for Cyclics. They're really, really good. And so like if everything aligns nicely, we could even see this thing hitting $100. But I think a good, like, to remain level-headed, like $10 to $25. I'm sick in the head. All right, that's sus, Don. We need flu DAO. My plan for the bear market is to bunker down. Actually, I'll tell you exactly what my plan is. If you guys are curious, everyone's gonna find this very, very funny because it's just not. It's not what you would think at all, actually. Right? To go from the riskiest asset class in the world, crypto, and to be gambling my entire net worth on new coins that have market caps of 10 to 100 million, and then tell you guys what my game plan is for the bear market. But this is the reality of what my game plan is. So the Federal Reserve has indicated pretty clearly that they're going to be cutting interest rates consistently. I think we go into a recession during this bear market, and I think they cut interest rates close to 0. In doing that, they are guaranteeing, if they cut interest rates to 0, they're guaranteeing that TLT will go up by about 80%. Okay? This is the 20-year bond. This is an index fund, or an ETF rather, a mixture of 20 and 25 and 30-year bonds. And so I'm going to go buy government debt. I'm going to take my profits and I'm going to put it into bonds, because as the Federal Reserve cuts interest rates, they're going to be buying this and they'll be forcing this to go up in value. That is how they work. When interest rates come down, the price of the bond goes up, right? And they're inversely related. So when they were raising rates, the bonds were plummeting. And when they are cutting rates, bonds go up. So I'm going to take my money out of crypto and I'm going to be putting it into the bond market for some stability, because I don't want to hold cash. Cash is trash. It's just going to devalue over time. But this is the next best thing. And so I'm going to take my money out of the market and I'm going to put it into the bond market. I mean, let's objectively look at this for a second, okay? Objectively, I want you guys to look at this with me. If we think that the bond market, right, they're going to cut rates back down to like where they were before the pandemic, okay? We're looking at a 50-60% raise in TLT, okay? 50 to 60% raise in TLT. There's going to come a point, there will become a point in Bitcoin in which you don't think it's going to go up 50 to 60% anymore, right? 50 to 60% raise in Bitcoin puts us at 150,000. So there's going to become a certain point in which you don't think there's 50 to 60% left in Bitcoin. And in that moment, it becomes more advantageous to you to take your money out of Bitcoin and put it into the bond market. I know that sounds crazy, but the risk to reward, like the bond market is not going to plummet down like Bitcoin could. If Bitcoin's sitting at 140, 150,000, and me personally thinking, like, let's say Bitcoin's at 150,000. Do I think that Bitcoin could go up 50 to 60% to get to 250,000? Yeah, it could. It could do that. But we're getting very risky at that point. What are the odds that it only goes to 200,000 and then plummets, right? The risk to reward at that point is favorable to the bond market. And so my plan is to take my money out of crypto and put it into the bond market. And then it's nobody can be like, oh, look he's just some degen trader. No. I'm looking at risk to rewards. And back down here in 2023 and 2024, the risk to reward in the crypto market was gorgeous, because it's like, we're probably not going to collapse from here, right? When Bitcoin was at 40,000, it's like we might collapse, but it also could 5x from here. And so that's a good risk to reward. But now we're at a point where it's like, if we double from here, this is a very good cycle. If Bitcoin doubles from here, we're in a very good cycle, you know? So that's my thoughts on it. Top for Axon DAO, take a wild guess. $7. $10 is FUD. I agree, Zach. $10 is probably where I start taking my profits off of Cyclics, though, because I want to like DCA out. That investor is going to come shitcoin mining with me through the bear market. Yeti just got a crazy mining rig. And so Yeti, if you want to share with the class your rig, that would be cool. But Yeti's going to teach me the ways of mining during the bear market. That's my plan. What was your price target for Cyclics? I think like $25. Also give me a price target for Noble, please. $1 for Noble is when I get my tattoo. I'm not selling anything before we get to all-time highs again. I just think it's silly. I think it would be silly to sell anything before we get to all-time highs again. But again, in this next leg up for crypto, I'm taking a good chunk of my profits, guys. I already told you that. I didn't expect Yeti to ask about price predictions. Yeti has... My mouse died, so I have to plug it in. Give me this. Knowing my portfolio, where would you sell order on Bitcoin? That's a tough question, Yeti. Knowing your portfolio, I don't know that I would sell. I don't know that I don't think you need to, dude. I don't know that there's a need to sell. Okay, I plugged my mouse in. We're good again. I think trimming some once we've gotten above 100K makes sense. And then I think every 50K trimming a little bit. So 100, you sell some. 150, you sell some. 200, you sell some. If we get to $250,000, you sell some. Because then on the flip side, odds are, last bear market, we broke down below. Like, you see this in the bear market last cycle, we went lower than the peak bull market from the cycle before. So I imagine we'll do the same thing next cycle, where the bear market will probably hit somewhere as low as 40,000 next cycle bear market. And so at this point, you get to double your returns if that was to take place. And Bitcoin went to like 200,000 and then plummeted to 40,000. You would get to double up selling at 100,000. That's basically what I was thinking too. Yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense. Patrick, you know TA, right? I know some good TA, yeah. I'm not the most TA expertist person out there, but I'm definitely a good TA. That's a personal, not die next question. What about Noble? Yeah, I already said Noble. $1. Sorry if you've talked already. I just joined. All good. I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here. A dual 96 core, 1.5 terabyte RAM, 8x H200, 143 gigabytes to 1.1 terabytes of VRAM. How insane is that? My guy's got my entire hard drive's not even 1.5 terabytes, and Yeti's mining rig has that in RAM. What other investments would be good during a recession? Cash, bonds. But even bonds can go belly up. We don't know, man. We don't know. Not banks. Not anything risky. Nothing. Everything goes down during recessions. VIX. But VIX has decay in it. Anyone buy your Trump shoes yet? No. If anyone wants to buy them, though, they are for sale. Yeti, 1 Bitcoin and these can be yours. 1 Bitcoin and these can be yours. High on Alpha says, what's your take on Mudo? I haven't given it enough time to develop a good take on it, so I'm sorry. I think the valuation was too high, but then it obviously performed okay. Enjoy my sneakers from Donald Trump. I heard gold doesn't go down in a recession. I'm pretty sure it does. It just comes up out of the recession, but I'm pretty sure. Come on. Why do they always do this to me? Yeah, see, during recession, gold even got scary. Gold went down 33%. At that point, you might as well just hold dollars. It's not as volatile, and it does well after, but life insurance policy, cash value. Life insurance policies are actually a pretty good idea. My Bitcoin shoes from the Mr. President himself. I've touched these probably too much. So I probably won't be taking them out of the box again. But there's only 1,000 of these. If anyone wants it, there's only 1,000 of these in existence. I have number 768. 1 Bitcoin and they can be yours. If you're a fan of Trump and you like Bitcoin, these shoes. If Trump creates the Bitcoin strategic reserve in the United States, these shoes are probably going to be worth way more than 1 Bitcoin eventually. So I'll give them to you for the low rate of 1 Bitcoin. They even come with the Donald Trump profile photo. I want Kamala shoes. Mods. They're size 12 shoes. You know anything about the Axon ring? It's coming out soon, right? And during the 2022 recession, gold went down by 20%. So the lesser talked about recession during during the dot-com bubble, gold kind of bottomed out, but it still went down. Recessions are just not good. No. Nobody has Kamala's shoes. Nobody has Kamala's shoes. Oh, we have 42 concurrent. Everyone, please hit that like button. God damn it. I go live Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to talk about decentralized science and the broader crypto market. Right now, we're talking about the rotation of money throughout crypto. And this is a good time to showcase to you guys the Cryptometer website. The Cryptometer website gives you live time updates on the flow of money. Not sponsored, although it should be. This is a tool I use to see where people are investing. Right now, people are taking from USDT to put into some of these altcoins, which is good because you can see on the net outflows, we're not seeing money come out of Bitcoin, which is good. That is why dominance is falling. All the new money is flowing into altcoins, which is amazing. Hell yeah, ladies and gentlemen. So Axon to $30. No, that's not what I said. I would be shooketh if Axon went to $30 because we delivered to you guys the play that is Axon. If Axon went to $30, I think that would be the craziest gains ever because we got you guys into Axon at like 0.3 of a penny. If that thing went to $30, we're looking at like 10,000x returns, 100,000x returns. That'd be nuts. Why are people coming into the live stream all of a sudden? There's 45 concurrent. I'm not questioning it, I guess. I should just be enjoying it, but they're probably looking for the alpha on what's going to pump next. Realistically, what we're seeing already, I think, is a slowdown in the legacy altcoins pumping. So XRP is down 3% today. Could it continue the pump? Yes. Honestly, I hope it does. I hope it continues to pump. Not on this one. I need to go to this one. Because the higher it goes, the more money everyone else is going to have to funnel elsewhere after it comes down. Because it's not likely to sustain this pump, right? Realistically, it's never done it before. It always just skyrockets and then kind of like slowly burns out as everyone draws their liquidity from it. So this big spike, I hope it keeps going because the higher it goes, the more money it creates. It made $100 billion. It went up $100 billion in a month. That $100 billion is going to trickle down and flow into some other coins. Same with Cardano, went nuts. Tron went nuts. There's hundreds of billions of dollars that were just created that flowed in. And so now people are going to rotate. Smart money's going to leave these plays. They had their pump for the cycle. And then they're going to rotate into some of the new shiny objects. There's going to see a pump in Aptos. We're going to see a pump in FET. We're going to see a pump in BitTensor. We're going to see a pump in Caspa, right? Some of the newer coins that everyone is interested in jumping into. We're probably going to... I hope we don't see a pump in any of the meme coins just yet. But you got to look... What are like the same category of coins, the same market cap of coins, but are newer this time, right? We saw Quant rally 50% this week. Quant is going to rotate from Quant into the next type of Quant, which kind of looks like Caspa, you know? Sorry, I'm sick. Yo, what's good, Jay? Thank you for being here. I appreciate that you caught a live. Hell yeah. Price target for research coin, $10 minimum. $10 minimum. Patrick selling his shoes, he's going all in. Yeah. So you don't see $30. I don't see $30 for Axon. Doesn't mean it can't happen, but that would be crazy. That would be a $30 billion market cap, fully diluted, or I think like 3 or 4 billion FDV, or circulating. You need to eat pho or roso. It's good when you're sick. I would love to get pho. Yes, Axon 30 is FUD, bro. Don't listen to Patrick. I just don't want you guys to get caught with your pants down when the tide goes out. Eventually the tide's going to go out, and I don't want you guys to have been swimming naked. So make sure that you grab your profits, you know? If you think Axon's going to $30, hell yeah. If along the way you get to $10 an Axon and you've made life-changing gains and you could reasonably sustain your life for 5 years based off the money you have in Axon, why would you not just take it? Just take some of it. And then you're good. You can retire for a year. And if it goes to $30, wonderful. If it doesn't go to $30, at least you didn't round trip. I think we're right here in this pump. So we got a little spike. I think we're going to cool off for a little bit and get some movements. And then I think we get another crazy pump. And then I think the bull market's over. Rip. I could be wrong, and I really hope I'm wrong. But I think that's what we get. That's actually exactly what I think happens. So there's my price prediction for Bitcoin. This is low-key exactly what I think happens. Some more chopping upwards a little bit where we get altcoins going off like crazy. Then I think that Bitcoin takes a big push up to $150,000 to $160,000 per coin. And then I think the excitement of Trump taking office wears out. Everyone realizes that he really can't do much of the stuff he promised, and we get a global recession. And then, so that's why I'm saying take some of your money off the table, because I think this cycle is consolidated. I will leave my moon bags because I really hope that I'm wrong. I hope that we continue pushing and we see $250,000 this cycle, but I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball. And so with that being said, faux cures cancer. That's bullish. I'm going to go have faux then. Your time is your most valuable asset. Hopefully, this was worth investing it into. I'm sorry I'm sick. I will be here again live tomorrow. I just need to go sleep again. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen.